Well, well, well. What do we have here? So, welcome. Sorry about that. I heard my voice for a second. So this is Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. So, I saw a movie of this, and I got it, and I thought, ooh, this is cool, but I was so confused, like, what is this? What's going on? So apparently this happens before the movie, so that's why I'm playing it. Anyway, let me lower the volume a little bit. Fine, we'll leave it like this for now. Exit. Start. Average difficulty. Difficulty setting. Normal a bit lacking. It's your funeral. May a Dios be with you. We'll do normal. I'm playing this for the first time, so... You know. Normal. Normal. Let us begin. It's nighttime. We have a fireplace. There's now a girl here.
Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'll be home today, too.
He'd be home today.
And Shara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner.
Hey, I'm home.
Daddy!
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Giggle.
Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you?
Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though, I brought you a present.
Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training?
Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry?
I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty.
And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on.
Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present?
Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? What could it be? Boy. It is boy.
What?
Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think?
What? Why is my present a boy?
Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up.
Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me.
I've treated his wound, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need him to rest. I'll put him to bed, so you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove. So if you wouldn't mind, blah blah blah, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Alright, good start so far.
He sure sleeps soundly, and he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too.
He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair, and a pair of amber eyes to go with it.
That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up?
Fess up?
Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mommy?
What? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Scheherazade, I assume.
Yep, that's right.
For heaven's sakes, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business, and I don't even know his name.
You mean bracer business?
Something like that. Oh, look.
Huh?
He's waking up.
Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber.
Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest. What are you trying to pull?
Huh?
You must be out of your mind. Why
Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! I jumped on him. You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. Don't try to change the sub... Ow. Quit yelling! Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse. Do I hear yelling? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name! You know, the thing that people call you. I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? Seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... Is this where I choose a name? Or no? Oh boy, here's a cutscene. You have a harmonica. Ooh. Looks nice. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Whatever that is. Sup? I am Animuchik. There's the kid we rescued. Is that my pops? Yep. Bunch of people will meet down the road, probably. Woo. Chains. There's an emblem. What could it mean? Oh, a girl that's cuter than me. Assuming I'm playing as Estelle. If not, then never mind. I said nothing. Nice castle.
I'm ready. It's time to begin. I like the graphics. It's like 3D and 2D at the same time. Does that make sense? Probably not. It's so bright in here. Yawn. I slept like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then, too. My reading skills improve every day. Hello, harmonica kid. Not bad. Clap, 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 clap. Nice, Joshua! Bravo! Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind. What with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber. What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate of you for you. You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What was it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. These sentences are so weird. No girl is going to be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? That's enough about hobbies for now. Talk about hobbies. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle! Joshua! It's my papa. Morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay. I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Huh. Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into work, too. That reminds me, you two are still finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. And once we finish, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not gonna let you treat me like a kid anymore either. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you wait, watch, and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we?
Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've learned in training? We've been learned? Don't you remember Shara? I'm just gonna call her Shara. Saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap, totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or another. I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? Huh, you're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear, you two, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shara's gonna be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy, scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Let's go. To the guild place. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I like to eat, huh? How about Rowan-style scallop fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce? Well, what's that? I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs. You're right, I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude, but I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of that liberal news from the General Goods Store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it. One copy of the liberal news from General Goods Store. Receive 5 Mira. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Shizarad my regards. Yeah, we'll do that. Yay, we're moving around. Controls are normal so far. Let's see, can we interact with things? If we can, how do we do it? Talk. How do we talk to people? Press every button. Okay. By the way, Dad, is it going to be alright if you stay at home like this instead of going to the guild today? You haven't been there for a couple of days now. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I have a lot of paperwork to sort out. But don't you worry, I'm carrying a big enough workload that the guild's not likely to fire me anytime soon. That's not exactly the most convincing thing I've heard come out of your mouth. So, spacebar. Open the door. We examine the books. I'm gonna take my time with this game. I'm gonna enjoy this game for all it's worth. Ooh, there's a nice... Here's the outdoors. We're just gonna open all the doors now. Let's not rest. That would be a cool way to spend the day, just resting. Out. Let me out. Here's Josh's room. Ooh. Chest. Open chest. No. Can I interact? Oh, I can walk really fast if I use the mouse. But we're gonna use this. Let's go on the balcony. What a beautiful day. Ah. God. Clearing your throat is a pain. Alright, let's get out of here. To the place we need to go. Lee's Highway. Are we gonna get in some battle experience here? Remember how battles go in this game? Is it turn-based? Is it not turn-based? Who knows? Bright House. That's my house. Roland Gurengate. Huh. Psst. Oh, we can turn the camera around. Cool. We have a nice road here. Here we are. City of Roland. I think that was called. It looks like we made a good time. Looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either. Grr. We barely just graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place. So I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then. Let's go. Let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Shara. You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Shara at the Bracer Guild office over there then. Let's turn the camera around a little bit. We will visit every stall. Hey there. Top of the morning to you kids. Good morning, Mr. Elgar. Good morning, sir. My voices for this character keeps changing. Well, you're up rather early, aren't you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but today is your last day of training, isn't it? I seem to remember you saying something about it the last time I had you run the store. Yes, that's right. I see. Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine, Joshua. Now, Estelle, on the other hand, I've got a good reason to worry. She's always been a bit of a scatterbrain ever since she was a child. Probably all the knocks she took to the head playing with the boys. Really? So I guess that scatterbrain trait isn't something new, huh? I'll give you a head injury if you don't shut up. And don't call me scatterbrained. Okay, you two, let's not fight now, and shouldn't you be getting over to the guild? What if I want to check out your store? Look at these weapons I could use. Let's sneak upstairs. Ha ha ha. Secrets. Good morning, Stella. Oh my, well if isn't Estelle and Joshua. Are you on your way to the bracer training? Yeah, and just you watch. I'm gonna pass this exam and be as good of a bracer as Shara too. You're darn right you are. I have faith in you. By the way, Estelle. Well what? Why are you looking at me like that? Did you wash your face? How about your teeth? Did you brush them too? Joshua's so fastidious, whatever that word is. But you always forget to take care of yourself. Come on, that was a long time ago. I don't do that anymore, right, Joshua? Now that you mention it, you did take off from home the other day with your hair all in a mess, right? Ugh. That was only because it was an emergency. Mr. Reinen got the newest Strega Band sneakers in on that day. Estelle! Yes? You listen to me carefully. For a girl your age, you need to take care of these things. If your appearance is messy, you won't look like someone that people can trust even if you are a bracer. Your appearance is a reflection of what is on the inside. Alright, I'll be more careful from now on. Well, that's that. Now how about the both of you get on over to the guild? Man, you just can't argue with her. You're awfully insistent that I head to the guild. Well, I'm not going. I'm exploring all these houses. Heyo! Good morning, Mr. Renan. Hello, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stregas? Unbelievable. You actually already forgotten why we came here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right? Ahaha, of course, Star. Haha, you've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Strigas aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the Liberal News, though, I should have them in around noon. Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the Guild House. We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Cool. So, gotta come here a bit later. Oh, wait, there's another door. Secrets? That wasn't very secret. Hello. The morning air is so crisp and fresh. Let's see, it's about time I water my lovely flowers. Very nice. Nice save, by the way. Let's see. Files. Save. Oh, yeah. How many save files can we save? Oh, wow. That is a lot. Let's do a challenge where we play through this game, and we have to beat this game on every single save file. All 1,000 of them. No? Okay. Good idea. Better not. We'll be streaming this game forever then. Out the back door. Hey, if it isn't Joshua and Estelle. Question mark? How are those orbments working out for you that we tuned the other time you were here? In your case, Estelle, it's not whether the orbment was good or bad. The problem lies in the way you use it. You're always jumping into things without a second thought, so you end up being slow to learn. If you just start thinking before you start swinging, then you'd learn twice as much. Well, excuse me for sucking. There, no need to get upset. Everyone has these problems when they first start out. If you can get the hang of things, you'll gradually be able to handle them better. That's right. I'm going to master using this as quick as I can and surpass even Joshua. Yeah, whatever. When I first entered the Zeiss Central Factory, I pretty much couldn't use one of these things either. Excuse me. Even you couldn't use one, Freddy? Yeah, but I can still become an engineer even if I can't use one. But since you're aiming to become a bracer, you'll have to learn how. Arg. Gar. Blarg. I'm still shutting up shop. Stella and Joshua, you seem to be here rather early. Good morning, Mr. Meddlers. Meddlers. Good morning, sir. We appreciate you fixing that orbment light the other day. Speaking of orbment lights, isn't the one outside our house burned out? We should get that replaced ASAP. Orbments sure are a daily life necessity, aren't they? When I was a lad, there weren't any of these orbment thingies. Now we can get fire and light with the mere flip of a switch, and even ships fly in the skies. I don't like it, don't you kids think things are the way too convenient these days? Oh crap, there he goes again about the old days. Yeah, well, if you just learn to shut your big trap. When I was young, I made things a reality through hard work and sweat. Sweat, I tell ya. It would be nice if the young kids these days knew the meaning of the phrase, hard work. Ah ha ha ha, you're probably right. Okay. We'll sneak out the back door. The weather is so wonderful and revitalizing today. I have the strange feeling that something good is about to happen. Something will good happen, Ellie. I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna get full marks. I'm gonna find every secret this game has to offer, and I'm gonna beat it. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Estelle and Joshua, how have you been? Good morning, Mr. Fate. Mr. Fate, ooh. Good morning, sir. How's your father, Cassius? How's your father, Cassius? Is he doing well? Yep, he's doing so well it might even surprise you. I don't think there's anyone else his age who's in such a good shape. Haha, is that so? My daughters really wanted to see him, but he hasn't showed his face around here in a while. Can you give him a message for me? Tell him that Fate says he'd like to talk about the old times sometime. Sure, we'll tell him. Hey Joshua, how does Mr. Fate know Dad so well again? I know they're friends and all, but I heard that they were battle buddies during their days in the Royal Army. Oh yeah, that's right. What do you know? Who knew? Alright, here's a new house. Hello, lady. Let's see here. It looks like my husband's gone to work. I better do the housework quickly and head out to take care of the shopping. Farming, mining, and timber. These are the three major industries here in Roland. It's no exaggeration to say that these industries are what support Roland economically. The timber industry, which grows forest, and in turn uses the trees as a resource, began at Queen Elisia's behest. God, don't want to talk to that guy too often. Alright, up the stairs we go. We have another door. Oh, someone's moving quickly. My husband works in the Malga mine to the north of here. Hello, Ty. No, I don't know the way. We have a new way here. He left here at the crack of dawn. Sometimes he doesn't even come home for days on end. Oh no. My daddy's job is digging holes, and he finds a lot of pretty rocks inside. He says they're called septium. Is that the way? No, I am not referencing VR chat during this game. I will not do it. No matter who tempts me. Ah, that girl is so cute. I gotta be courageous and try to talk to her. Who? Which one? Me? Am I the cute girl? Spin. Alright. The way, by the way, is actually this way. Ah, look at this. I found the secret balcony. I'm enjoying this game so far. This is a nice little town. Anyone in here? Yoo-hoo! Sarah, cough, cough. Unbelievable. My husband knocked over his bookshelves again. The room is now so dusty I can't go inside. I can go inside. Oh, what a mess. Glory of the Kingdom, Compendium of Orbment Technology. Guide to the Roland Kingdom, the Septian Church, and the Bracer Guild. I wonder where that book I just brought the other day went. Looks like I'm going to have to put these books in order. Poor person. Hey, Granny. That boy. Where could Luke have gone? He took off without a bite of his breakfast. I'll take it. Is it good breakfast? Is it eggs and bacon? Oh, the bar! The bar has all the information I need. Right, child? Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Did the two of you really become bracers? What? How did you know? That's because working in the media is my future goal. I'm going to join the Liberal News Service and work hard as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either. Wow. Oh, sure thing. My gut feeling says the two of you are going to be in the tabloids. Ah ha ha ha. Well, thanks. Isn't it romantic that you two lovers are bracers who stand for justice? I have this feeling that a juicy drama is about to unfold. The lovers? Joshua and I aren't lovers, we're family. You really don't understand anything, Estelle. Joshua's adopted and things could go either way in the future, right? Plus, leaving it at that would surely please the readers. The readers? Anyway, I'm looking forward to both of you in more ways than one! Jeez, Claire. That's a crazy voice you have there. Now the bar. The bar is where we always get our information. First, we're gonna sneak behind the bar and talk to the chef. Yo, Estelle and Joshua, aren't you a pair of early birds today? Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Denzel. In response to the request of my customers, I started offering breakfast. Today's special is wholesome pasta. It's superbly al dente. Okay, good. Wholesome pasta. Let's just talk to this dude. I started working here because the owner said he'd let me manage the bar. After they started the morning and lunch service, however, I've been more of a waiter than anything else. Good. Good for you. Anyone upstairs? One person. There's only one room in this bar. Let's see. Yesterday's sales totaled... our breakfast service has been going really well. Sometimes my husband comes up with some good ideas. Good. Good. Simon, listen to me and listen well. Right now is the time for us to purchase lumber and septium. Ignore the potential risks. I'm going to buy as much as I can with the budget. Yes, I've already made arrangements regarding the lumber. I'm looking into septium right now. Good. Welcome, Star! Oh, Estelle and Joshua. It's been a while, hasn't it, Alyssa? Is there something going on today? Could it be that you're on a date together? Yeah, right. We're actually on our way to the bracer training right now. Oh, is that all? Everyone from Sunday school seems to have decided on a career or goal and is working hard to achieve it. As expected, you're a bit different than everyone else, though. What? Is there something wrong with that? No, not at all. I just thought it was very like you to pick the unusual route, that's all. Oh, that's right. Tio decided that she was going to help out at her parents' farm. She even said for all of us to go up and visit her sometime. So that's where Tio decided on, huh? Yeah, it is. Who would have thought? Crunch, smack, slurp. Chew, chew, chew. Munch, munch, munch. Gulp. I get so hungry working in the mines. Sounds like tough work. Now where to? What else is there to this town? I went in there. I don't think I went in this place. Oh, it's the guild. Before anything, I'm just on my way over to the forest of Mistwold to the south of here. There was a merchant from Bose, who came here to buy lumber. I need to get enough ready for the order I received. Birds! Almost got him. There's a big house here. Oh, a hotel. Ooh. Fancy. Welcome to the Hotel Roland. Are you here to spend the night? Vern, it's us, don't you remember? Haha, I know. I was just joking, Estelle. I'm practicing my greeting just now. Oh, really? Do you ever notice that Verse teases people with a straight face while being courteous at the same time? That's probably because he can. Maybe we can sneak behind. Oh. So much for that. Room number 1. Just a normal room. Pretty nice place. This is a hotel I'd be comfortable in. This room's exactly the same. And for something different, this room is the same as well. Let's go back down. Is that everything? Is that it then? Oh, wait a minute. What are you kids doing? If you want to go with me, you're gonna have to catch me first. I'm the one who discovered it. I'm the one who discovered it. Oh. I was gonna say, like they kept talking. Take me with you. I'm the only one who told you about the place to begin with. Take me. God, these kids are weird. You kids have fun with that. I'm gonna explore a little bit more. I think there's one little tower. This clock tower. Hello, hello. Mr. Paddington! Just like in the movie, The Bear. Now I know that voice from somewhere. Ho ho ho. Well, what have we got here? Cassius's naughty daughter and clever son, huh? Just when I thought you hadn't been around in a while, you show up all grown. Are you here every day, Mr. Paddington? This place has become somewhat of a new home for me. I intend to spend the remainder of my days guarding this clock. Okay. Ladder that goes up to the observation deck. What's wrong, Estelle? Something on your mind? It's nothing, really. How about we climb up to the observation deck? Sure, I guess. Whoa. We can see everything. Okay. That's enough. Let's get going to the guild. Unless... No. Going to the guild. Ah, there you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Aina. Aina, right? Good morning. Is Shara here already? Yep, she's just waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks! We'll do our best. Huzzah! Let's go! Scheherazade, the Star and the Hangman, the Hermit and the Magician, and last of all, Inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara! Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, this is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. We're early? We just explored the whole town and we're early? Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way that I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitudes of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. The training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out of your ears like it usually does. Why, Joshua, Shara's picking on me. Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, Ax Rashly, oh gosh, it's getting worse, is overly naive and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an ornament with some practice. Eventually. Probably. I guess that's not much I can do. There's not much I can do now except hope for the best. Hold on a sec, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positively I describe all of your best traits accurately. Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading of what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You could read the cards? Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. Yes, the final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say. Yeah. Oh boy. About ornaments. Ornaments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbal energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or processed septium installed. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbal Revolution. About bracers. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the bracers in each region. How about the kingdom we're in, if this is our kingdom? The Kingdom of Liberl, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zamurian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberl is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for its high level of technology used to develop ordnance. Armament technology has also been the key pillar of supporting for Liberl in protecting its independence, as it has been contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberl was invaded by the Erbonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberl enjoys peace. Let's learn about all of these again. No? Okay. Let's see, since we got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Good. Shara, how is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure you have your work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes! That's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worked up for nothing. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it! Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. But before that, there is something we need to give the both of you. Aina, are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two, go get one for each of yourselves. What? Hey there. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Bracer Notebook. Bracer Notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear or anything that you may find and wear. These kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down. Understood. Crap, this sounds like it's going to be a pain. Oh? Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keep an accurate account of events. Keeping is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see there's a bulletin board standing there. Uh-huh. First, I want you to go check the job description posted there. When the bulletin board is approached, an exclamation mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. Selecting the job names on the list, you can view their details. Let's do it! We can do this. Bah! Retrieval. Shazura, this training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. Details of the job, confirmed in the bulletin board and other important events, will be automatically recorded in the Bracer Notebook. The Bracer Notebook can be easily found by clicking on the Books tab. For the Items menu, it can also be accessed. Bracer Book, shortcut, blah 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 blah. Okay. Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs in their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style. Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude. I guess you're right. I guess I'll just have to be more motivated. Highs. What? H. Is that so? H. Had a change of heart, have you? You betcha. Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Meddler's Orbital Factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Give me a second. Here is where you will learn how to use an Orbital Factory services. An Orbital Factory. You can modify your orbments and synthesize support quartz in order for Orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects, and if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these Orbital factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Meddlers, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here. No problem, leave everything to me. Tutorial mode is a little long, but whatever. So what is it that you would like to know about? Orbmans! Mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are also types of orbments. However, the ones we will be discussing today are battle orbments, which enhance the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, the structures for these devices also differ from each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots that must be open at an Orbital factory, like this. It'll take a fair amount of sepith too. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible. Whew, goodness. Simply put, Orbital arts are magic which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle orbments. In other words, a number of particular effects can be produced by using the orbital energy stored with these mechanical devices. Orbital arts can be a mouthful. They are often universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go. Several types of arts, sports, squirts, quartz. Oh, goodness gracious. So much dialogue so far. I'm just gonna read this quietly. Quartz. Need to rest my voice a little bit. Sepith. Ooh. That's a lot of info. It looks like Mr. Meddlers has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some Septith.
Yeah.
With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, an elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally, at our shop you would be able to exchange Septith for Mira, but for this training you will not be able to use this service. Talk mark will appear. Yeah, I got it.
I know how shop works, don't worry.
Modify.
How about attack? Yeah.
And defense as well. Oh, Estelle.
Insufficient.
Insufficient. I wonder if I messed up already. Oh well. Ha 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 ha, that's life. Ha 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 ha. Alright, already opened. Great. I might have messed up. Increase the arts you can use. So the quartz into the orbments. Alright, orbment screen. How about you get... Oh, the defense goes down if I do that. You know what? Let's do it. And for you, time quartz only. Action! Quartz. Huh. What do I do? I just did. Oh. Let's try defense then. Both recovery and attack arts. Okay. Okay. I got it. I got it. I know what to do, don't worry. Tear and Aqua Bleed. Is that it? If this isn't it, then I'm gonna cry. Ah! Okay, good. If you balance your arch out between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters easier. Additionally, your Bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz allows you to use which arts. Let's use more powerful art. Check out the arts and quartz charts in your Bracer notebooks. Yeah. Training gear is almost finished. One of you open a new slot in your orbments. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all early on. Good plan. Several of each type. Slot. Estelle. Open! Oh. Can only just open Estelle's. Manage to open one of your orbment slots, Estelle. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular element, you are free to install any type of quartz you like. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning? Ah ha ha. Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild, and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like, now? I don't know if I'm ready for it. How about a little less lapping, a little less yapping, and a little more walking? Yeah! Joshua, help me! Mr. Meddlers, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? Oh, jeez. What a burn! You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your Bracer notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Sparkle. Oh, divine Adios. I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. I can already feel the nostalgia, all those horrible days stuck in a classroom. Starting to feel like a grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll ever be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about you both of you try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know, though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland's sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest, which have been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real, living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Excuse me. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Tear Balm! Monster Guide. What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whether you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it there. Yeah, do that. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure to treat it as such. Can we go down now? Yay! Let's see how the combat is. There appears to be a recovery point set up over there. Let's use it if our HP and EP become low before engaging in any further battles. Yeah, I know what they are, don't worry. Sounds like a plan to me.
Let's save it. Don't worry, I'm not ending it here just yet. I want to see combat. Oh, and here we go. Yeah! Monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not them take advantage of your blind side. Got it. Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They will become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of a battle will change depending on how a monster is engaged. From behind... Yeah, we know. Alright, it's turn-based. Hint. Indicates on who attacks first. So, attack! Attack an enemy. You may also use it to move if you are using a mouse and click an empty location. Alright, Out of Rage. Icon will appear. Ooh, interesting. So can I move closer maybe? Attack. Yeah. Ah, these monsters aren't even moving. Yeah. Yes, exploded. So, let's move closer to this one. Then we'll attack. Actually, I would say go behind the monster and attack it, but I don't know if it's possible. Yep, just stand there. So that's just the turn. That's annoying. Victory! Juicy Bone. Delicious. Oh, bats. Yeah! Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. EP. Alright. Sounds fun. Hint arts effective against foes. EP element. No. Don't want to do that. How about this one? Eat water. And don't do anything. Don't do anything. Just stand there. Got him. Just a pile of bats. Easy peasy.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Crisp onion. Ooh. Forward. Is this a back attack? Let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects, besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Roger that. Range limits, instantly, CP gain. Alright. Crafts. Morale.
Come on.
Come on. Dual strike. That sounds fun. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Ah, you missed. Stupid. Uh-oh. Gotta attack normally.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's move out. Move out, troops. Gonna recover my HP a little bit. I'm a cautious fighter. Plus, I want to see what resting actually does. Is it like we sleep or something? Look at the shadows on the ground.
walk it? Or can we run, I wonder? It's this way. The chest! We got it! Reviving bomb! We did it! Quest complete. We did it. Oh, I guess we didn't complete it yet. There's another chest. Another creepy thing. Wish there was an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-Craft or S-Break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch, our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. Interesting. Oh, my CP is at 98. Ah! Oh, now it's at 100. Now press the brake button. Oh. 1. Here we go. Yeah! Overkill. Miss? You idiot. Whoa, that did a lot. Ow! Stop it. Oh, I can't do it now. God. Pew! Oh boy, these things they're a little tough. So... Oh, there we go.
Let's do this!
Give me 2 seconds.
That's that then. Let's move out.
That's that then. Let's move out. Alright, I took a lot of damage there, so... Gonna go back. Gonna heal up. I can't run in this game. It's annoying. But, oh well. I bet I could run. Or I can run later on or something. Or there's just a key that I'm missing. I press Z. Nope. What is next? Over here? No. Alright, monster. So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake. Seems like we got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. So bonuses, turn bonuses, S-breaks. Yeah. Charge. Oh boy, that's a lot. Oh, I've seen this before. Heal. We shall attack with that attack. And then we'll attack the same monster. Good job. Thanks, Joshua. Uh-oh, the stealth. Oh boy. Heal. Joshua's gonna die. You can heal yourself. Or, you know what? You can use an art. On the hard-to-hit creature. Heal! Which thing was almost dead? This thing, right? Yeah. Good. Good job. Out of here. Ow. Joshua might die, actually. Oh, good. Yes, attack me. No, don't attack him. T. Oh boy. Let's attack this guy again. Alright, good. Good, good, good. There we go. Stupid monster. Ah, missed. Yeah, good HP heal. Let's use an art on this guy. And then you shall attack that thing. Good hit. Stupid bath. Or, I don't know what I just said. Like, malls or baths. Alright. Let's move. It's like Fire Emblem. Can I attack? Why did I just do that? Attack! Pacha! Let's move. And then... Septith up! Finished him.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yay! That wasn't too bad. Small box. 2. That's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's not just one but 2 is kind of interesting, too. Wonder what's inside. Remember our style. Our mission is to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep, opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Shara when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright, alright. Let's go! Mission a success. There's still that door that was over there, but I bet we'll be getting in there eventually. This is pretty fun. Combat seems pretty easy. I'm gonna rest again, because I'm a pansy. Let's go. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Hand over the small box. 2. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now. Let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. It seems like we're within the reaching distance of our goal. Yoo-hoo! Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training?
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Report. I did it. We got payment and we gained BP. Junior Bracer, 9th class. Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that, depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You will accumulate points, which are known as BP. Bracer points. Bracer points are indication of your achievements as a bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a bracer and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of a junior bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you receive will also be recorded in your bracer notebooks. All that's left to do now is to finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? Knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip.
Good. The good old whip. Let me stretch a little bit. It's good to stretch.
Hear the crack in my bones. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then. 2 small boxes. Aren't those the boxes the ones? In answer to your question, yes, these are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside a cell, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. We open the boxes. Oh my gosh! The Junior Bracer album! This crest is... So does this mean we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright, beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as Junior Bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild. So I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only just now beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world! We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. Later! I just don't get it. Get what? This is Scheherazade, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such a high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who is always out doing who knows what instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers. Right? Yeah! We did it! Hello, child. Hurry up and come on! Hello, other child. Well, wait for me, Luke. Oh, it's you two. Oh, great, it's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's with the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. Tisk tisk, how wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Liberal than the milk that comes from a Purcell farm. Well, what? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers. More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should just be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now, a high pony, on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart, aleck, cynical brat you call a friend. That isn't fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept Joshua becoming a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of... Estelle? Do I have to read slower? Is that the problem? What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people are allowed. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train at my secret base before you know it. I'm gonna be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke. He's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think it's the exact opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. It's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. Heart. That's not really what I meant by curious. Alright. So we beat our training, and things are looking up. But I think I'm going to end here for now. We did a lot today. We did some good things. We're level 3 now. I think we were level 3 the whole time. But... Yep, I'm good. we will continue this game hopefully tomorrow. I hope anyone who came enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Later!